Um, so good evening everybody. I hope that all of you are well. Am I true?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So today in this class, I have a question for you. First, I would like to start with a question. Whatever the question is, it is that can you please, someone please tell me that what is the importance of clapping?
Clapping.
Do you know that?
Clapping.
Clapping.
Okay.
Do you know that? What is the importance of clapping? Have you done anything like this? Actually, clapping somewhere else. Suppose you are watching any football tournament in field, or suppose hearing any lecture inside the school by some lecturer or instructor or your class teacher, and finally when the lecture was ended, you have given a very best clapping to him to give him honor. Such a type of experience have you had? Have you? Yes. Now you have some experiences by giving clapping, and clapping is so important indeed. Okay. One thing I would like to say you that clapping in the end of the day is a revelation of concentration, as what have you heard from someone's speech. So that is the importance of clapping. There is another importance of clapping, as what I would like to clarify in this way, that clapping means that occupation. You know that occupation. So clapping is another importance is that occupation, as what is stimulate our brain and all the parts of our body. So which is very important indeed, because by doing so we can able to become physically and mentally very fit. So that is the important things as what is related with clapping. So you must try to do that. Okay, you must try to give clapping when there is an opportunity come to you, and you must try to do that, not because for giving someone honor or someone salutation, but because of your own physical and mental fitness. So that is really important things, because all of our body and our mind which represents on our palm. When we press our palm in this way, then it can create an occupation and giving us the certain things as what we need for making our body and mind so fit. So that is important things as what you must do to practice in your home in this way. Another thing, another question I would like to ask you that do you have this? Do you follow this method of giving someone honor or giving someone honor or I say that like this way, to keep your both hand together and bend your body like this. Have you paid your honor to someone else like this, or salutation to someone else, some elders or or your teachers or someone else? Have you such an experience? This is also a very good thing. Okay, because when you keep your both hand together, so it's also a kind of occupation. Okay, when you pressurize both hand like this, then it can also stimulate your brain and all the physical parts of your body. So these things are very important, and even Westerners are also following this method as what we are doing in our own country. Okay, by giving someone salutation or something else, Westerner even follow. But whatever we are following, which is left by Westerner, we would like to go to shake our hand with someone else. Don't shake your hands with someone else. But why? Tell me why. Don't try to shake your hand with someone else, because all the dirty things come in your hand throughout this. So yeah, that is the things as what I'm talking about. This is the right process. This is the right method for giving someone salutations or someone honor. Okay, because then it can be very much humble. It can be a very much humble gestures. So you must try to follow that certain method, which is not only represent your humbleness, but also giving a right occupation on your mind and also your body parts. And all these are all remain very nice, fine indeed. Okay, now I have a question for you. Tell me someone else. Who is the greatest scientist in this world? Can somebody please among you tell the name of the greatest scientist in this world? Please. Let anyone please. Who is the greatest scientist in this world? Huh? Albert Einstein. I agree with you, but I am not totally agree with you in this. I agree, but there is some confusion. They are the great scientists, not the greatest one. Newton, Einstein, and there are many varieties of names. They are all the great scientists, but not the greatest. But now question is here that who is the greatest scientist in the world? Can someone please assume it? Huh? Children are the greatest scientists in the world. Children are the greatest scientists in this world. Tell me why?
Because they are bred in.
Yes, because they are the thinker. They are the good thinker. They always think. Okay, they are, when a child born at the first time in earth, so he start thinking about each and everything which is appear in his eyes. Is that true? He has a lot of inquisition. He has a lot of query in his mind and try to find out the answer of that query. He become a greatest scientist in this world. Do you know that? So children are the greatest scientists in this world because they always query, they always inquire each and everything what is appear in their eye, in front of their eyes. Is it true? So now I would like to give a good example here. How actually it is right. Okay. So a father, when he buy a toy for a child and hand over it to his kid. What is the first expression of the kid? The kid try to roll the ups and downs the toys by his hands, little hands, and try to verify what is this actually. It's mean observation. And in science, the first step is observation, you know. The first which is showed in the activities of a child, even in his teeny age. Okay. Now second day what he will do? Second day he try to licking that toys by his tongue because he want to get the taste of that metal. Whatever the taste is it. Is that true? He use his sense of organ to understand about the taste of that metal. Third day he get the smell of that toys. Okay. So it's mean that he use another organ to understand about the smell of that toys or any kind of things indeed. Now then he try to use his hand to understand the shape of that item. Is it square or is it a round shape? I mean geometrical sense is also appear in his mind in that certain age. And finally what he will do? He try to break that toys, actually smash that toy. Because of what? Because all things appear from outside which is not satisfied him. He want to know about the internal engineering which is actually based on what the mechanism of these toys. He want to know about the mechanism of this toy, therefore he break these toys. So it can create a lot of angry feeling to his father. His father become very angry on it because he buy that toys costing rupees 1000 maybe. Take it for granted. Now if the child break this or smash these toys, then it definitely create angry in his mind. But I always tell them, please don't feel angry because this is the nature of a child, to become an inquisitor each and everything what represent in front of them. So they are the greatest scientists. Therefore I am telling you they are the greatest scientists in the world. But this type of intelligent child turn to be a fool when they come to school. When they enter inside the school premises, all the geniusness transform into a foolness. But why? Because the method as what is applying in the school for teaching them about different types of chapters and learning, those are all not related with the natures. Is that true? So that is why that a genius transform into a fool like in that situations. Okay. So suppose I am talking about the school education. All the school education which is being followed actually referred by the Westerners which they live in our education systems. All those things are which is written in the books, which is written according some tricks. They are not following the natural things as natural flavor. There is no such a natural flavor in this education. Therefore children are not really getting any kind of interest on that. Isn't true? So they sometimes even they are afraid to go to the school. Because of what? Because there is some competition is there. Competition is everywhere, you know. Even in education there is competition. Every field when you go to improve your quality or to get lesson about something else, you have to face the situation. You have to face the such a type of things. Okay, the competition. Why? Because actually competition is not originated. The word competition is not originated in our own soil. It is also being derived by the Westerner from their own soil and leave it here. And what is the activities of competition? What can create? Competition can create a lot of jealousiness, lot of hatrations, lot of hatred in our mind. Is that true? Do you know that? Competition create a lot of hatrations in our mind, and because of it, we tussle each other. So we quarrel each other. Is that true? I would like to give an example too. Suppose Komal and I, okay, is a very good friend in our classroom. We have a very good relationship with each others. We are really very thoughtful for each others. But one year I became the first boy in the school, and I feel very proud because I become the first boy, and Komal becomes second. He holds the second position and he feel depressed. Okay, please come in. And he feel depressed, and he start hating me, and I also feel jealous on him. So in that way, our relationship has broken. Okay, our relationship has broken, and we are hating each other. We start hating each other. So in that way, whatever the relationship was there just before that day was very kind and very concrete. It was all of a sudden it was broken because of that certain things of competition. Therefore, competition should not be allowed in education. If there is competition, then must be there something which appear not really seems to be very good one for us. Okay, I am telling you about the school education. What type of school education we are getting then? The school education. What type of school education we are getting then? Can someone please tell me what type of school education we are getting then? If there is competition, we are not really enjoying it. Even children also afraid to go to the school because of that certain thing, because of competition. They always think that they may fail. They cannot able to perform better in that certain place. Okay, to compete other peoples, and for that reason they are scaring in their mind to go to the school. Okay, so if we drive away competition from the school education, then it can give them a better platform. Okay, then they definitely like to go to the school again. They definitely like to visit school again and enjoy the school atmosphere. So competition is not really a good thing, as what I have told just before, just a few times earlier. Even I can give a good example by telling a story which is very known to you. Actually, you may know this story very well. Like that story between a tortoise and a hare. You know, one day the tortoise and hare thought about to compete each other. So hare was very clever. Because he is a very good runner. So he thought he could have win the race very easily. Tortoise has no audacity to win at the race or compete with him. So both of them started their race, and hare was so quick. And he made a lot of distance than the tortoise. Finally, he had reached to the bank of the river, and mockingly think about it, that tortoise was far behind and he is a bit slower. He cannot able to beat him anyway. But problem comes there. Problem was that actually rest of the journey, whatever bring them to reach to the target was there was a big river, and that river has to cross, and here they don't know how to swim in the river, and now he feel nervous. Then tortoise gradually came to him and asked him slowly, whisperly, please come and sit on my back. I will help you to cross the river. Then hare sit on his back, and both of them cross the river and reach their target. Now tell me, who won the race? Who in that competition? Please tell me. Both of them was won the competition. Wasn't it good? Isn't it good? So it can much joyful. Okay, if tortoise here alone won the race, so then it could not be bring a lot of enjoyment there for a long time. So it is a very, rather I am telling you that hare could have been take the initiatives. He could have been asked the tortoise to come on his back, to sit on his back. Then it could have been much happier moment for both of them to win the race in this way. So that is what I am telling you. Always think about together, because together when you can do something and get success on it, it's remain forever. Okay, that happiness remain forever. Alone you cannot able to achieve that. Is that true? So it is a very important thing that always think to achieve anything together. Don't try to do anything alone, because alone you can achieve something, but it will no longer stay with you with that certain happiness actually you want. But together, if you do something, get any quality things from it, then it will remain forever with you. So that is an important thing that whatever I am telling you. School education, basically whatever I am talking about, that school education, which is basically being written, the books, all the books which has been written by some school teacher according to their own methods. Is that true? And they try to impose the students to read, to inculcate those all things. Okay, and vomiting that in the school, in the examination center. In this way, school education is giving to the child. Therefore, an intelligent child, when they are intelligent outside, they transform into a stupid one when they enter inside the school premises. So that is how that intelligent children transform into a stupid boy when they enter inside the school. Okay, so that method is not really good indeed. So there is no such any competition be there. Okay, even I am telling you that pass fail also to be sustained for few times, especially below 14 age student. I don't think that pass fail should be recommend them. Is a very good decision indeed, because if you have a pass fail, then there must have some afraid or fearfulness in mind of the students, that he may not able to get the promotion for getting for going for the next class. So this type of afraid or scariness always interrupt the students to go to the school. So that is the main things as what should not be stipulated in them. So if it may be recommended that pass fail should be wiped out even up into that certain boundary of age, then it could have been much better. So one thing I would like to note because of it, that Indian education is a botheration for Indian nation whose occupation is cultivation. So this type of education cannot be granted for long. Now one thing I would like to tell you about, even sometimes you will take it for granted in playground. Why you are going to the playground? Tell me. Because we are learning about some skill. Is that true? But in field or playground, there is also some competition is there. Who will go to first, who will go to second, etc., etc. Though this is not the good things indeed. Because in playground, why we are going to the playground? Because we are learning some instruction from the instructor for developing some skill regarding that game. Okay, then we can become a much better player in future. Finally, I would like to say that we may be transform into a better human beings. Okay, so that is the important things. The competition cannot help you to become a very good human beings, because after all, this is the main things as what actually we need utmost for our own development to become a very good human being. So that lesson is very important rather than to facing competition each other, because competition doesn't really give anything except hatred each other. Is that true?
Sir,
yes,
can
please.
I say something? But I think.
Okay, I will listen to you later. Let me finish it. Okay. Now now I am telling you about the education. What is education? Education is already there. Even a child have an education. He has all these qualities of education, whatever he has learned from this nature or from the universe. Is that true? According to his own perceptions. Okay, whatever the quality he has had. So he has this quality to understand the education. But why we come to the school for this? Because suppose I have a golden ring and the ring is glittering very nice. Is that true? But how the ring has get the shyness, get the glitteriness? How? Because the goldsmith give a lot of heat on that metal and beat it from up and then bring the shyness of this gold, and therefore it become more attractive for us. Is that true? Similarly, a child who has already certain quality of education, but he need to bring the shyness of it. He need a lot of practice, and that practice can only provided by the teacher in his school. So teacher can play his role as a midwife. He stand beside the students every time. He try to sympathize or empathize to the students, and he also give the all answer of their queries, whatever the need. Okay, and try to bring the excellent things from them by giving them a lot of practice on it. Is that true? That is the important duty of a teacher. Is that true? So therefore then a student can get the shyness in him, bring the shyness out of him. Is that true? So teacher is responsibility is that to deliver all the things, all the information, and get the important things as an output from them. So that is the important duty a teacher should do by their own performances. So in education, I can say to notify that education is a manifestation of perfection is already in man. Who said it? Please. Do you know who said it? It was said by Swami Vivekananda. It means that we already have that certain education. What is needful? We need to be polish it enough. We need to be signing it enough. And for that reason we have to go to the school, because school is also only that platform which gives us a lot of practice on it. And practice after practice we bring the shyness. Is that true? So finally, before signing up, I would like to tell you about that always think about we ourselves, not think about I myself. Because once a time I said you that alone you can say, but together you can talk. Alone you can smile, but together you can laugh. Alone you can enjoy, but together you can... Someone please? Celebrate. Together we can celebrate. So it's mean that we always have to go alone. No, we always have to go together, not alone. Because me and myself is not really good, rather than we ourselves is much better. Is that true? So I means, what is the meaning of I? I means illness, and we means wellness. So better we avoid illness and approach wellness in our own life. Thank you very much.